Hello again. Welcome to Verbling again. Hi, I am teacher Oakley again. Welcome to the class. In the next hour, we're going to look at idioms. Again, idioms, expressions or phrases in which the vocabulary is used in an abstract way to kind of convey a specific idea. Today, we're going to explore idioms which are used to talk about problems, issues, disturbances, and the like. Okay, we're going to do some different types of exercises, as well as talk about related idioms, talk about British and American versions of the idioms, or versions in your own native language. Actually, I always find that very fascinating, so don't be shy to tell me about how the idiom is spoken or what the idiom is in your language. I'm very interested in that. Welcome to the class, Tatiana.
Thank you.
Again, and hello again, Michael.
Hello, Mr. Risk Taker.
20 is not that high, you know.
Well, just 20 points.
Really
just
high.
20 points. We had like 14, 13, but you 20.
Yeah, it's not that high though, because it goes up to 32.
Stood out, Oakley. You stood out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh well. What can
And
I say?
I wonder, when you were young, like younger, yeah, you could have like 40 points, I think.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Like
yeah, you have no idea. I was a maniac when I was young.
you could go naked
Done
without
it.
any money
Done it.
to California.
Did that. Been there, done that. Yep.
No, I don't know.
No, well, okay. I know, I can actually tell the truth and nobody believes me because they think, oh, no, there's no way you did that. He's just joking.
No, you're a good storyteller.
Little do you know. You just don't know. Okay, we're gonna... Hello, Heidi. Welcome. Hello, hello. We're going to start out by looking at some literal meanings of words. We're going to do some fill-in-the-blank exercises. The literal meanings of words that we're going to use later in idiomatic expressions. These meanings are... Well, some of these words are a little odd. Some you may know immediately, and some may not be as familiar. So let's get these out of the way, the literal meanings. Okay. Tatiana, a male cow is called a... the answers, we're filling in the blank. The answers are up here.
Bull.
So number one. A bull, of course. All right. Very good. I give a gold star to anybody who can tell me what a female cow is called.
Cow.
No. No, see, it's a male cow, so they're both cows.
Female
Nobody
cow.
knows. No one ever knows. There is a word. It's called a heifer. Yeah.
Heifer.
A heifer.
Right.
It's in the verb.
Spell
like
right,
that.
this word?
Is it spelled right? I believe it is, yes. Oh no, maybe it's not. Hang on. No, it's not right.
One F, maybe.
A 1F. Yeah, my
Too
bad.
many Fs.
I double-clicked on the F. I didn't even realize.
A young female cow that has not become born a calf.
Yep. In other words, this is before they usually a milking cow, a cow that gives milk. Yeah. Or generally female cow. Anyway, okay, let's continue. Welcome to the class, Mohammed. Hello.
How are you, teacher?
I am doing swell. Thank you. I hope you are well too. All right, we're doing some fill in the blank exercises to get accustomed to some of the vocabulary we're going to use later here. So, Mohammed, can you
Yeah.
read number 2 and fill in the blank with the correct answer
Some
from
houses,
above? Hmm.
some houses in Britain have wooden floors, but most have wall-to-wall. The blank. I didn't prepare myself, but
It's okay. I didn't either, Mohammed. Wall to wall. The answer's up here. One of these bold, italicized words.
some words are difficult to me.
Carpet?
Okay.
No.
Well, you've got some help. Okay. Yes, most have wall-to-wall carpets. That's that wall-to-wall usually when you see that phrase. There's no other word that goes with it except for carpets or carpeting. Wall-to-wall carpet or carpets. Yeah, I can't think of when we use this weird adjective except to talk about carpets. A strange adjective. Okay. Mohammed, come back. You can get some more. Michael, number 3.
Our cat died last week. We decided to it in the garden. Bury.
Bury. Okay.
Bury.
Bury it in the garden. This is a very normal thing. Okay. It is a homophone. Well, homonym of berry, like you eat a berry. They actually sound the same. Everyone tries to pronounce it bury, but it's not bury, it's berry. Okay. We decided to bury it in the garden. Michael, have you ever buried any of your pets?
Yep.
You ever had a pet funeral?
Two pets.
Yeah. Okay.
I had.
Okay. Yeah. Normal part of life. Doing the funeral for your pet turtle. Okay. Heidi, number 4.
Spring is here. You can see buds coming out on the tree.
Very good. Okay, the buds, the very small, tight leaf clusters when they're very young and they're just starting to come out. Yeah, or flowers and leaves actually. Buds. Okay. Alexandra, welcome to the class. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, well, super. Why don't you jump right in here? Fill in the blank using the bold, italicized words above. Read the sentence and fill in the blank. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Oh. Maybe the flow?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The flow of water in the river increases in spring when the snow melts. Of course it does. The flow increases. The flow, the motion, the direction of water or the amount of water. It can mean kind of the two things or both things at the same time. Okay. Tatiana.
We need a build. There are cracks developing in the walls of the kitchen.
Oh, no. Very bad. Yeah.
Bad?
Okay. Very bad. Well, it's very bad if there's cracks developing in the walls.
I think my answer.
No, your answer's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
What's crack?
My head. Crack. Okay.
Crack.
My head is cracked. Actually, it's slang. If somebody's cracked, they're a little crazy.
Cracked out.
A crack, is like a coffee cup commonly gets a crack. A jagged line that runs down the side of it. It's ready to break apart, but it hasn't broken apart yet. The sidewalk gets cracks in it very commonly. Okay. Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Yeah. All right.
Are there other meanings, other names for this crack, or only crack for this?
Other words?
Yeah, other words. Sorry.
To crack is a verb or a noun. A crack as a noun. Wow, I can't think of another word in English for a crack. It seems like there's something else, but I can't think of it right now. I'll try to think of something, but I can't think of anything at all right now. Mohammed, can you try this next one? Number 7. Mohammed, are you here? I noticed you had some connection problems. Mohammed, are you here? Okay, maybe we'll go back to Mohammed later. Michael, number 7.
Don't go in that field. Some of those cows have bulls.
Yeah, no.
Horns.
Yes.
Horns.
Guitars. Some of those cows have guitars.
I advise a bull, like, don't go in that field. Some of those cows have bulls.
Yeah. Okay. The cows have horns. That doesn't mean they're playing trumpets, of course. But, of course, that means they have pointy things on their heads. Hello, Tam? Tam.
Hello?
Hi, you're in the verbal class.
My name is Am.
My name
is
Jack. Nam. Okay.
No, Am.
Jack. An.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. An, please get off the phone. Sounds like you're on the phone with somebody else. Okay. I'm just kidding. On, but thank you. I'll talk to you in just a minute. Okay. Where are we? Heidi, number 8.
I work in a hairdresser. I don't cut hair. I just make coffee and sweep the floor all day.
Sweep the floor all day, like Cinderella. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you sweep with?
Sweeper.
Broom.
Sweeper? No. Broom, yes, very good. All right, you sweep with a broom. The tool is a broom and the verb is sweep.
Broom for witches.
Broom for witches, right. They're right, yeah. Okay. Alexandra?
There's no doubt in my mind that we will soon have holidays in space.
Wow. Groovy. There's no doubt in my mind, a very common phrase. All right. To express that you're very sure of something. Okay, Ang.
Yes.
Very good. Can you try this last one?
Yes, I try.
All right.
If you squeeze something hard between your finger and thumb, you blow it.
No, you don't flow it. Nope. Interesting. The word here. Does anybody know? Can somebody help him?
Nip it.
Nip it. Yes.
Only the instrument.
Interestingly, this verb can mean to bite with a small bite, like a small dog may nip you on the leg. He bites you with a small bite. It can also mean squeeze something between your finger and your thumb. Actually, only a British person would say nip. I guess I understand it, but for an American, that's pinch. You squeeze.
That's what?
We have a nipper, like tool.
Really? A nipper?
Yeah, nipper.
And what is that? What does it do?
Cord for electricity cord.
Oh, yeah.
Covered by like plastic or something. That
right.
is like metallic. At first, I need to cut the cover.
Right.
Yeah, I use it. Sometimes I need to repair the cord. Then I use it.
Right. Okay. Actually, yes. In English, it's also called a nipper sometimes. I forgot about that. Okay.
Oakley, what kind of bite it is if a dog nips you?
It's a very small bite. Well, I don't know if I should say this, Tatiana, but sometimes in playful lovemaking between men and women, perhaps the woman will playfully nip on the man's ear. Just a little bite. Ooh! All right. I'm getting excited. All right. Okay. So a very small bite. Okay. Very small, just like which pinches slightly, not blood and bones and torn muscle, but a very, very small bite. Okay, let's now look at some idioms. We're gonna look at them in the form of a dialogue using the following idioms, which are all these idioms are about avoiding problems. How to avoid problems and talk about it using English idioms. Okay, Tatiana, it's actually your turn. We're doing this in the form of a dialogue. So if I say the first thing, you would say the second thing. So I say, no wonder Bill and Jean are having trouble with their children. They give them everything they ask for. Okay, Tatiana?
Yes, their philosophy seems to be
This is kind of a weird one.
No, I don't know.
Okay, does anybody else have a guess?
Anything for quiet life?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one.
I think so. Right. Anything for a quiet life, which of course defeats the purpose, we could say in English, because now their children are going to be out of control and they'll have anything but a quiet life. So this is kind of weird, but yeah, it's the answer that fits. Anything for a quiet life. All right, so I won't be bothered by any problems. Okay. Mohammed, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but I have some problem in my connection. I'm so sorry for that.
It's okay. It's okay. But you're here now, so let's try one. Okay, you're going to choose one of these idioms, not F, because we've already picked it. All right. If I say, look, if we discuss this all night, we still won't reach an agreement. I just don't know what we should do next. You might
Okay.
say,
Okay. The number 2.
yes.
Read it and then answer it, or what?
Yeah, the part I have highlighted here.
Okay, let me see. Okay. No, I admit it is a difficult problem. We will start afresh tomorrow morning. In the meantime, let's sleep on it.
Very good. Perfect. Let's sleep on it. Excellent. Mohammed, I always sleep on it. I never give anyone an answer for 24 hours. That's my secret.
Yeah.
I always sleep on it. How about you, Mohammed? Do you like to sleep
Fine.
on a problem?
Yeah. I think about the problem and then I will give my decision.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so when you say let's sleep on it, as Mohammed said, you're going to give it time for thought. It doesn't necessarily mean you actually have to go to sleep. All right, you're using this in an abstract way. It just means you need some time before you can decide. Okay, number 3, Michael. Have you heard they're looking for someone to open an office in Ulaanbaatar?
Well, I think I don't fancy a remote place like that. I think I'd better give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't fancy a remote place like that.
No.
No. We'll have to go with the flow. I don't fancy a remote place like that. No?
We'll cross that bridge.
Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, okay. I don't. That's possible. It is a possible answer. I would choose something different here. This person doesn't want to go to Ulaanbaatar. They're not liking that idea. Yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe they're going to keep a low profile. Or another way we say that in Americans are fond of, fly under the radar. I think I'll just fly under the radar because I don't want to come up for consideration to be sent to Ulaanbaatar. Michael, do you know where Ulaanbaatar is?
Oh, I've heard it's a city, yeah?
It is. It's a capital city, even.
Ulaanbaatar. Give me the first letter of the country and I will tell it.
It's M.
No, I forgot. But I knew.
Moldova.
No.
No. Does anybody know? Gold star. Who can tell me? Geography. Mongolia. We have a winner. Very good. Mongolia, of course. Of course. Very good. Winner. Chicken dinner. Heidi, let's try number 4. Look. I've told you a dozen times I wasn't even in the office when the files were erased. It must have been someone after I left.
Yeah. 4. Oh, 4. All right.
4.
I suppose what? I'll better give you the benefit.
Yeah, okay. Often spoken as, I have to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'd better give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, anything like that. The modal may change at the beginning. To give someone the benefit of the doubt, okay. Maybe you're not completely convinced that somebody did or didn't do something, but you give them the benefit of the doubt. You basically say, okay, mostly I believe you. All right. All right, last one. No, not last one. Alexandria, look. if we're going to change the whole company's computer systems, we've got to think about staff training.
I've got more urgent problems that on my mind at the moment. Yeah, we'd better cross that bridge and when we come to it.
Right. Cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll deal with that problem later, is the idea. Or as I like to say, Alexandria, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Okay. Okay. What I'm doing, oh, by the way, what I'm doing is I'm mixing my metaphors. I'm mixing idiom. Do you know the idiom, burn your bridges? What that means?
Yeah.
To burn your bridges. Okay.
Burn your bridges.
Yeah.
It means like there is no chance to come back.
That's right. So if I quit a job and I tell my boss that he's a lousy frickin' son of a yeah, I'm burning my bridges. I'm not going back to that job anytime soon. Right. So yeah. So sometimes.
Actually, am I right?
Go ahead.
No, I was just curious about fly under the radar and keeping a low profile is the same.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same. So when I jokingly say we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, when we come to it, I'm saying that we're gonna, when this problem comes, we're gonna really mess it up and never be able to fix it again.
Okay. There is a proverb in Russia, for example, don't spit in a well. Maybe another time you need to drink water from it.
Good. Okay. I like that. You sure it's spit? Kidding.
But if you want to burn the bridge, of course you may spit it out.
Okay. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. That's a very all right. I get it. Same thing. Okay, next one on.
Yes.
Okay, number 5. Look. No. Sorry, wrong one. Number 6. All the younger staff are keen to go bungee jumping on the staff day out.
I know. I don't think we got any choice. Anything for quite life.
Including bungee jumping.
Quite life.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think we've got any choice. All right, is the key here.
Flow.
You don't have any choice. All right. Yeah, flow. Okay. We have to go with the flow.
You have to go with the flow.
Yeah, the river's dragging you along. You have to just go with the river. So you don't have any choice. You have to go along with something.
Okay.
Which maybe it's a problem. Maybe it makes you slightly uncomfortable. Maybe it's something you're not used to. Okay, just go with the flow. We'll just, all right. Just gonna have to go with the flow, see what happens. Okay. Next section. Okay, this is, challenging. Here we go. Okay, look. Here's what we're doing, all right? You're gonna have to connect idioms. We have these different lines, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. All right, we're gonna make a story, but for example, all right, when a problem comes up, people deal with it in different ways. Some people try to ignore it, but you can't just bury your head. Now, complete the sentence. Bury your head. You have to finish the idiom. And so on. At the end of each of these lines, we have another beginning of the idiom. And the next person will have to finish the idiom and start another one, and so on. Okay. Tatiana, we're back to you. Okay. All right. Tatiana, you can't just bury your head. Tatiana?
I don't understand what to do.
Okay. I'll do the first one. All right. We're just going to continue the story. These lines are all mixed up. All right. When a problem comes up, starting from the top, the beginning is done. When a problem comes up, people deal with it in different ways. Some people try to ignore it, but you can't just bury your head, and you would choose in the sand. Bury your head in the sand is the idiom, hoping the problem will go away. Or maybe you just sweep it. What is the next choice that matches sweep it?
Under the carpet.
Okay, very good. All right, so now you read this line. A.
Personally, I think that a mistake is better to face the...
Okay. Next is Mohammed, if he's actually here. The ever-bouncing Mohammed. Are you here, Mohammed? Okay. He's got issues. He needs to... okay. He needs to face the... whatever. Michael? Face?
He needs to face the facts.
Face the facts. Okay. Face the facts. All right. We have a similar phrase. Face, well, no, not exactly. Face the facts. Okay. Face your problems. Realize your problems. Okay. Continue, Michael.
However difficult that may seem, another mistake is when people pass the... is my favorite one.
Yeah, I know. Pass the what, Heidi?
Pass the buck.
Pass the buck. Very good. Pass the buck. They shift responsibility to someone else.
Instead of taking responsibility themselves. I like people who take the bull.
Yeah. Alexandria, take the bull.
By the horns? But
Nope. Take the bull under the carpet. No.
By the horn.
Take the bull by the horns. Well, where else are you going to take him by, Alexandra? If you take the bull by the horns, then you address a problem head on. Just, that's where the horns are, in the head of the bull. Okay, you take the bull by the horns, you deal with a problem or issue, a situation, head on, face to face. Which is another way we say it, deal with the problem head on. Is another idiom. Okay, Alexandria. Take the bull by the horns and make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll read the rest. Ong. When a problem appears, they get to the... Sorry?
Get to the sweep it.
No. Get to the sweep it. No. Which get to the... one of the sentences we haven't picked.
Get to the blind eye.
Blind eye. No.
Blind eye.
It's actually one of...
Bottom of it.
Yeah,
Can you help me, Alexandra?
Okay. Get to the bottom of it. All right.
Yep.
Is correct. What does that mean? If you get to the bottom of a problem, what is that saying? Ang, do you know?
Postpone?
No, I don't know.
No? Heidi, what's that?
No, postpone.
Nope. Nope.
It
You get.
means
Go
to
ahead.
get to the the reasons for the problem.
Yeah, ultimately the initial reasons, the first reasons, the main reasons.
Mhm.
All right. Problems often start as a sequence of events. So if you're going to get to the bottom of a problem, you find
Yeah,
out
where
the
does it come
first
from?
thing that went wrong. Where does it come from? That's right. The beginning of the problem. All right. All right, you need to get to the bottom of it and sort it out. They don't just paper over, Tatiana.
They don't just paper over pieces when facing a difficult situation.
No.
Oh.
Hmm. Uh-huh. This is a good one. Think about the cracked walls in your house. Oh, whoops. Well, that gives it away, doesn't it? Yeah.
The crackers.
Yeah, the cracks.
They don't just paper over the crackers to make things look better.
Yeah. Right. So think about that. The cracked walls in your house. If you if the workers don't really want to fix it, they can just put new paper on the walls. Okay. So the meaning being not really fix a problem. Make it look better cosmetically. Make the appearance, make it appear as though you fixed a problem, but not really fix the problem. Like paper over the cracks. Okay. Some people just go to Mohammed. Mohammed, are you there? Are you working? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah,
Sometimes
right.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I go to under the carpet.
Okay. Okay, so what would
Some
be
people
next?
just go to under the carpet.
No, I don't think so. No, we already used under the carpet. Some people just go to.
Blind eye?
Nope. Anybody?
Pieces.
That's it. Some people just go to pieces when facing a difficult situation. Yep. He heard the bad news and he went to pieces. He just went to pieces. Yep. In other words, they just okay. Some people go to pieces when they face a difficult situation. They lose all ability to think clearly or be emotionally neutral. They're talking about mentally fall to pieces. Okay. When things get too much, they turn Michael?
So where are we now?
Right here. When things get too much, they turn
They turn a blind eye.
and
Yeah?
hope things will go away. That's right. They
Mhm.
turn a blind eye. If you turn a blind eye to something, you ignore something you know is there. You pretend you don't see it or don't know about it. All right, even though you do. Okay, very good. When there's a problem, Heidi, when there's a problem, nip. Heidi?
I'm sorry. When there's a problem, nip it in the bud. if possible, before it gets more serious.
Of course. Nip it in the bud, meaning take care of a problem when it's still young, when it's new. Take care of a problem promptly, right away, immediately. Problems tend to grow, is the idea. Okay. Okay. Revision, revise. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. These are basically definitions. Let's see if you can remember. Well, actually, let's do these other ones first. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. Think about the idioms that we just did. Let's see how many of these you remember. Substitute, fill in the blank with a verb. Alexandria?
Pass the buck.
Pass the buck. All right. Shift responsibility or blame. Could be either. You can pass the buck. He made the mistake. It wasn't me. Okay. You're shifting responsibility or blame. Or, okay, he'll do the project. Just responsibility for something. Pass the buck.
Okay, do I need an article with shifting responsibility? A responsibility or just responsibility?
Oh, no, talking about it in general, you can say, if you're, okay, shifting responsibility, you don't need an article because I'm speaking about it in general. Shifting responsibilities. Oh, I guess it should be. That's a tricky one. I think responsibility can be countable or uncountable, depending on how it's used. Shifting responsibility to someone else.
Without.
I don't think you need an article. Specifically shifting a responsibility to someone else. Shifting the responsibility. That's a very good question. I believe that it can be countable or uncountable. So it can go either way, depending on context. Tricky. I don't think anyone would ever notice. But you did! I've never thought about it before. Shifting responsibility in general. Shifting a responsibility, of course, means a very specific responsibility. I have 3 responsibilities. Obviously, it's countable. I don't have much responsibility. Ooh, that's very yes. That's very much an uncountable use. You know, because you can't use, because you need much for uncountables and many for countables. I don't have much responsibility. I have partial responsibility. Yeah, it can definitely be countable or uncountable. Okay. So, either way. Tatiana, what is the verb for number 10? Something, the problem in the bud?
Nip the problem in the bud.
Very good. Okay. Mohammed, something to the bottom of it. Ooh, tough one. Do you remember that one? No. Michael, do you remember something to the bottom of it?
To the bottom, to get to the bottom of it.
Excellent, very good. Alexandria, number 12. You remember something it under the carpet?
I don't remember.
Sweep it, maybe. Sweep it.
Sweep, yes, very good. The verb is sweep it under the carpet. We didn't really talk about that. If you sweep something under the carpet, you basically, a problem comes up, maybe something embarrassing for the company, maybe something you really don't want people to know, but so you don't really, okay, maybe maybe a vice president in the company does something wrong, but you don't want to fire him, you don't want to discipline him, you don't want it to be public, it could cause problems for the whole company. So you sweep the matter under the carpet, you just sort of ignore it, hush hush, don't pay any attention to it, and hopefully the problem will just go away. You don't talk about it. You want to keep the problem a secret, in other words. Okay. Tatiana, blank the facts.
Так, the facts.
Come on. It's time to blank the facts.
Get to the face the.
Very good. Face the facts. Yeah, you have to face the facts. You have to confront the problem, probably, or you have to actually recognize. Face the facts can be used about a problem. It can also be used about, well, you know, maybe something that's not directly a problem, but something that's disturbing that you don't want to actually face up to. Face the facts. You know, your cousin's a drug addict. He's got, you know, he smells bad. He doesn't have money. He steals money. Face the facts. He's a drug addict. Well, I guess that's the problem. Okay, Michael. Verb. 2 pieces.
2 pieces. Break 2 pieces.
No. Michael, do you know who Patsy Cline is?
Patsy Cline? If you write in the chat, I will tell you who is it.
Yeah, of course you will. You Google it. I'd be really amazed if anybody in this classroom knows who Patsy Cline is.
Yeah, it's a professional. Was an American country music singer.
Yeah, from way back when. That's right.
1960s.
That's right. And she had a very famous song that went a little something like this. I fall to pieces.
And she died at age 30.
She died young, as so many
in a private plane crash.
As so many famous American singers do. They love to die in plane crashes. That is correct. Anyway, I Fall to Pieces was probably her biggest hit. Also, the song you may have heard, Crazy, I'm so crazy for feeling like I do. And I'm crazy for crying.
So what does it mean to go to pieces?
What's that, Alexandra?
What does it mean to go to pieces?
Fall to pieces. Oh, just become completely emotionally unhinged. Completely emotionally out of control.
Fall to pieces.
Yep. And emotionally and intellectually. Yeah. You both. You can't think. You don't know. You're crying. You're screaming. You're completely incapable of actually doing anything. You fall to pieces. Many people, for example, we say, oh, when they see blood, they just fall to pieces. They can't even function. Never mind applying first aid or actually doing something constructive. Some people fall to pieces in an emergency. They can't handle it.
Fall to pieces is the same as go to pieces.
Go to pieces. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Go to pieces. Oh, both of them. Yes, they are, like Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same. He falls to pieces, he goes to pieces. Yeah, I forgot that earlier we looked at go to pieces. They're exactly the same, yes. Sorry about that. Thank you for asking. So I could clarify that. Okay. Let's try nouns. Tatiana, turn a blind cow. No.
Turn a blind eye.
Yeah, very good. Turn a blind eye to ignore a problem. Michael, keep a low
Profile.
profile. Yeah, flying under the radar. Alexandra, go with the
Flow?
cows.
No, flow.
Go with the cows. No, you're right. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of cows. No, I really need a nap. Tatiana. Okay.
Cross that when we come to eat. What cross? Cross the bridge.
That's it. Cross that bridge when we come to it. You got it. Last one here. Mohammed, are you here? Not exactly. Michael?
Give her the benefit of the doubt.
Definitely. Okay. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. Another one which is not here. Wasn't here yesterday either. What does it mean, anyone, Michael or anyone, what does it mean if I say I'm not going to candy coat it?
What?
What?
I have to tell you about something, and I'm not going to candy coat it.
To hit it or to...
Not
No,
going.
to make it, I have to break it to you. So I'm not gonna hide anything bad from you. So I will tell you everything directly, like this.
Right. If you can, that's right. Exactly. Very, very good. If you candy coat bad news or a problem, then you make it sound not as bad, or you sugar it up. You make it sound sweeter than it really is. Okay. Right. Very good. Okay. Alexandra, did your parents sometimes turn a blind eye to things you did when you were a teenager?
There was nothing to turn a blind eye to.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm a goodie. I was a goodie two shoes.
Were you? Got goody two shoes. Okay. Very good. Okay, that's an excellent expression. A goody two shoes. Very good. Somebody who does the little angel, goody two shoes, always does the good thing. All the other kids want to beat her up because she's always too good. All right. Very good. Okay. Tatiana, have you ever fallen to pieces?
What?
What?
Have you ever find pieces?
Yeah. Have you ever fallen to pieces? Did you ever go to pieces? You ever freak out? Freak out. Well, there you go. No. Well, that's good. Okay. Have you ever tried to keep a low profile? Let me ask that.
What are you talking about?
Michael, you ever try to keep a low profile?
To be like humble?
Yeah, no, not at all. That's not the meaning.
No, so to
keep a low profile or fly under the radar doesn't mean you're being humble. It means that you physically don't want to be seen by the boss. You don't want to be noticed. You're not going to speak up in a meeting. You're not going to go. If you see the boss getting in the elevator, you take the stairs. You do not want to be noticed at all.
Only in school and high school and university.
You really? You kept a low profile in school?
Yeah, sure. Because I didn't study. So
okay.
so
All
I
right,
kept a
there
low
you
profile.
go. All right. In the classroom, when you didn't do your homework or you didn't
Yep.
study, you try to keep a low profile. Yeah, fly under the radar. That is a very good example of when somebody tries to fly under the radar. Absolutely.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is I forgot. To fall to pieces is the same as to have a cow.
That's funny.
No?
Don't have a cow. Well, kind of, yeah, but we usually say the negative. Don't have a cow. We have a lot of ways to say don't get upset. Yes, negatively, you might say don't fall to pieces. Fall to pieces is really radically lose control. Don't have a cow usually means don't get angry about something. It's a little more specific and a lot less drastic. Um, don't have a cow. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
Mm. And to fall to pieces
Yeah.
can be overreacting, like to be very upset, to be very angry, to be very, can I say to be very surprised if you fall to pieces, or it's only about
Yeah.
being angry?
Well, fall to pieces. Okay, you must understand the connotation of the what you have to understand is the person no longer can control themselves, maybe even their bodily functions. I mean somebody who really loses it completely. They may pee their own pants. They may not be able to stand. They may faint physically, pass out. So having a cow is somebody who gets angry. No, did you steal that $5 on the desk? I had to punch you. Don't have a cow. Okay, it doesn't mean they actually lose control of their legs, their bowels, their kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who falls to pieces literally, really loses it. Often falls, collapses to the floor. That would be common to use that idiom. Oh my, she just fell to pieces. Like they actually fall to pieces. Yeah. Okay. I'm out of time. Thank you, everyone.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you again soon. Mohammed, thank
Okay.
you for your
Bye-bye.
perseverance. Bye-bye. I
Thank
must say
you.
it. He grabbed the bull by the horns and stuck with it all class. All right. Thank you, everyone.